Hello and good day, Dr. May. I'm Yashbindra Kanishan from Btmp Section 1. Today, our group want to present Chapter 5, which is Management Role, Function and Skill. Now, I explain about management. Management is the process of planning, organizing, leading, and controlling resources to meet organizational goals. There are three key roles: interpersonal, informational, and decision. Firstly, interpersonal roles. Interpersonal roles involve providing leadership to employees, acting as a liaison between groups and fostering relationships. For example, a manager might lead a team meeting to align everyone on project goals, facilitate communication between different departments, and build a strong team culture through team building activity. This role is maintaining a motivated and cohesive workforce. Next, informational roles. Information roles focus on gathering information within and outside the organization. A manager, for instance, might monitor industry trends, collect data on market conditions, and share insights with their team to inform strategic decisions. By ensuring accurate and timely information flow, managers help their organization stay informed and competitive. Last but not least, decision roles. Decision role involves making a continued stream of decisions which is need to be made on the spot. For example, a manager might decide to resources during a project to address an unexpected issue, ensuring that project stay on the track. These roles require quick thinking and problem-solving skills to navigate challenge and seize opportunity effectively. That's all for me. Now I pass another presenter. Thank you.
Salam Sejahtera, I'm Yong Ting Wei. Today I'm going to explain about the planning function and the organizing function. The planning function. 1. Planning. Establishing objectives and goals for an organization and determining the best way to accomplish them. For example, managers engage in planning when they develop strategies, establish goals and objectives for the organization, and translate those strategies and goals into action plans. 2. Strategic plans. Plans that establish the action and the resource allocation required to accomplish strategic goals, usually defined for periods of 2 to 5 years and developed by top managers. The strategic planning process consists of 6 interrelated steps: defining the organization mission, vision, and values, performing a SWOT analysis, developing forecasts, analyzing the competitors, establishing goals and objectives, and developing action plans. Defining the mission, vision, and values. Mission statement. A brief statement of why an organization exists. In other words, what the organization aims to accomplish for customers, inventors, and the other stakeholders. Vision statement. A brief and inspiration expression of what a company aspires to be. Value statement. A brief articulation of the principles that guide a company's decision and behaviors. Second, developing forecasts. Quantitative forecasts, typically based on historical data or tests, and often involve complex statistical computations. Qualitative forecasts, based on intuitive judgments. Third, establishing goals and objectives. Goals and about long-range accomplishment that the organization wants to achieve. Objective and a specific short-range target designed to help reach that goal. The second one, the organizing function. First, organizing. The process of arranging resources to carry out the organization's plans. To organize effectively, managers must think through all activities that employees perform, as well as all the facility and equipment employees need to complete those activities. By providing decision-making power, performance of supervision authority, and resources distribution authorities, manager may motivate employees to work toward organization objectives. Second, management pyramid. An organization structure divided into top, middle, and first line management. First one, top managers. Those at the top of the management structure of the company. They are responsible for setting strategies, goals, and they have most power and responsible in the organization. For example, CEO, CTO, CFO, and Vice President. The second one, middle managers. Those on the middle of the management structure of the company. They develop plans to implement the goals of the managers and coordinate the work of first line manager. For example, controller, manager, and director. The last one, first line managers, those at the lowest level of management structure of company. They supervise the operating employees and implement the plans set at the higher management levels.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Suzy Razli Mepirok Shami. My metric number is B0624103113. Will present the leading function and controlling function of management. What is leading? Leading are the process of guiding and motivating people to achieve organizational goals. There are three keys of intelligence. Firstly, cognitive intelligence. It involves problem solving and reasoning. For example, solving the technical problems. Secondly, emotional intelligence. It involves self-awareness, self-regulation, and empathy. For example, staying calm under the pressure. Thirdly, social intelligence. It involves building and maintaining relationships and understanding the group dynamics. For example, leading a team effectively. There are also three types of leadership style. Firstly, autocratic leadership. It means leader makes decisions alone without little input from team members. It has pros and cons. As for the pros, quick decision and effective increases. As for the cons, stifle creativity and lower morals. For example, a commander, military giving orders. Secondly, democratic leadership. It means leading involves the team in decision making. It also has pros and cons. As for the pros, boost morale and foster creativity, and for cons, time consuming, make cost in decision. And lastly, laissez-faire leadership. It means minimal supervision and team works independently. For the pros, it empowers skilled employees. As for the cons, it may lead to the confusion. For example, creative director giving designer freedom. Next, controlling function of management. Controlling ensures organizational activities align with goals by monitoring, evaluating, and taking corrective action. There are 5 steps in controlling. Firstly, establish standards. It sets measurable benchmark. For example, setting a standard of producing 500 units per daily. Secondly, measure performance. It tracks actual results using reports and KPI. For example, reviewing daily production reports to check if 500 units were produced. Thirdly, compare with standard. It analyzes the gap between actual performance and the established standard. It also identifies areas where performance meets or exceeds expectation and deviations where performance falls short. For example, discovering that only 550 units were produced instead of the target of 500. Fourthly, taking corrective action, solving the issues like training or resource allocation. For example, identifying a machinery issue and scheduling maintenance to improve productivity. And lastly, feedback and continuous improvement, using insight to improve and adapt. For example, adjusting the production standard to 480 units per day during seasonal slowdown. In conclusion, the controlling function is essential for aligning actual performance with organizational goals. It helps maintain accountability, improve efficiency, and drive continuous improvement, ensuring long-term success. That's all from me. Thank you.
I want to identify and explain important type of manager skills. Type of manager skill is technical skills, specific tasks related to particular field, job, or industry. This skill often involve knowledge of tools, techniques, process, and produce necessary to complete job-specific tasks. For example, a software manager understanding programming language. The importance of technical skills are critical for lower-level managers. The second is conceptual skills. Think abstractly and analyze complex situations and understand how different parts of an organization work together. These skills are crucial for strategy planning and problem solving. For example, a manager analyzing declining sales and identifying market trends to reverse the trend.
A very good day to Dr. Ame. I'm Tarshini Ganesan from Btmp Section 1. As we continue on managerial skills, the third will be technical skills. Technical skills are important to interact effectively with others, build relationships, and inspire collaboration and motivating among teams. For an example, a manager organizing team activities to strengthen the collaboration. Technical skills are important. Interpersonal skills are universally important across all levels. Last but not least, decision-making skills. Decision-making skills are important to evaluate information, weigh alternatives, and choose the best course of action under varying conditions. For an example, deciding whether to invest in a new equipment or to add an additional staff. Decision-making skills important of conceptual and decision-making skills become increasingly important as managers move up to a higher level position. That's all from our group. Thank you.